It's Fans Corner. Welcome to it once again. Thank you for making time for our vlog. Kaizer Chiefs 2 and TS Galaxy 2. A game that ended in a 2-all draw. Kaizer Chiefs dropping points once again at the very crucial part of the season. Story of our lives. Story of our lives. This is who we have become. A team that loses points when it matters the most. As Kaizer Chiefs fans, honestly speaking, we've become accustomed to this. This is who we've become now. We've become a team that fights for top 8. And at this rate, honestly speaking, before we talk about the top 8, let's just talk about TS Galaxy first and foremost. I could not watch the first half because of other commitments. I only got to see the last part of the second half. I didn't see much of the game. That's why I don't want to talk too much about the game. I'll just talk about other things related to the game. This team, TS Galaxy, has become what others call a voodoo team. You know, it's very difficult for Chiefs to beat TS Galaxy. Even when we go to games against Galaxy, I honestly, most of the time, I don't look forward to it because it's one of those teams like Baroka. You remember for a long time, Baroka was a thorn in the Kaizer Chiefs' skin. It's very difficult for Chiefs to beat Baroka FC. And just like Baroka, this team started beating Chiefs when they were in the first division, if I'm not mistaken, coached by Denten Marcel. Remember the last Kaizer Chiefs final, the last domestic cup final for Kaizer Chiefs, I think, was a Nedbank Cup where they were knocked out or lost in the finals through, if I'm not mistaken, it was Zakele Lepasa, who was playing for TS Galaxy at the time. And we lost to that team. And it has become that kind of a team, a very difficult team for us to beat. Some people, when they make fun of us, they'll say our rivals are not the likes of Sundowns and Pirates. Our rivals are the likes of TS Galaxy. I guess their point was proven tonight again. Chiefs failing to beat that team at the very crucial stage of the season where we are trying to qualify for the top 8, which brings me to the top 8 now. 3 games to go. The teams behind us have 4 games to go, which means they have 1 game in hand. I think 3 teams behind us have 4 games to go, which is 1 more than we do. If all 3 of them win their games, then Chiefs likely going to be in position number 11, where they could end. We could end up at position 11 by the end of the season, which I honestly think would be okay. Of course, we want to compete in all competitions, but at this moment, we tried to achieve top 8, okay? Then we achieve top 8. The best position we can get inside the top 8 is number 8. Remember, number 8 plays number 1 in the quarterfinals of the MTN8. What's the point when this Mamelodi Sundowns is so well oiled the way it is now? There's no way that even during this off-season period, we can rebuild Kaizer Chiefs enough to compete with the likes of Mamelodi Sundowns. By the time the MTN8 starts, it's too early. It's way too early. We're not ready to play teams like that at that time. So I'll be okay with Chiefs finishing outside the top 8. It's not nice, but it has happened before. If I'm not mistaken, in 2007, we failed to qualify for the top 8. It's okay. Well, it's not okay, but it is what it is. At this moment, we shouldn't be crying over spilled. It's no longer in our hands. I mean, if you look at the table, it's not in our hands. We now have to hope that the teams behind us don't pick up points. They drop points. And that's I mean, it's not in your hands anymore. We had one job to win a game today. We couldn't win the game. Therefore, we deserve to be where we are, and we deserve to end outside the top 8. Even if we end in the top 8, we will be number 8. We would have just qualified, barely qualified, by the skin of our teeth. We would have made it by the skin of our teeth. Then we play Mamelodi Sundowns in the knockout, in the first round of the MTN8. Then we get embarrassed again. So what's the point of getting into the top 8? Of course, I know my opinion is not a very popular opinion, but if you look at it, that's where it's going. I mean, with the times period that we have to rebuild the team to compete against a team that has been built over a period of close to a decade. It's gonna take a miracle for us to be able to compete, unless if we had a chance to qualify to get to the position such as position 6, where we can stand a chance of playing the likes of even Pirates are too good now. We can't be hoping to play Pirates. You see, that's what we've become now. We've become a team of fans who are scared to face other teams. In the past, it used to be other teams scared to face Kaizer Chiefs. I said in another video before that teams are not scared of Kaizer Chiefs anymore, and I've said that they always look forward to playing Kaizer Chiefs. That's why they give us such a hard time. And unfortunately, we don't seem to have players and coaches who are able to rescue us. I guess the problem then is deep down at the team, at the club itself, not just the squad or the technical team or anything. It's basically Kaizer Chiefs as a brand is in shambles at the moment. We love Kaizer Chiefs at the end of the day. That's why we talk about Kaizer Chiefs. But we are where we are now. We are not going to end in the top 8. The way things are, I personally am okay with that, because we are not in a position to compete with the teams in the top 8. Unpopular opinion from my side. This is Fans Corner. Thank you for making time.